All right, guys, this is an awesome video. I'm super excited for this one. Did a major upgrade to the Expedition. You're really gonna love it. Not that difficult, very simple. If you're new to my channel, please give me a subscribe. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for this awesome install. First step in the process will be removing the bumper. There is 6 screws in total, 3 on each side. They're all located on the top of the bumper. Installing the new Raptor bumper. It's going to be awesome to add some strength to the front end. Going to be swapping out plastic for steel, so that's awesome. And then also get some better ground clearance underneath. So just doing the bumper. We got the intercooler back here. Not relocating that today. We're just putting the bumper on. Probably do some trimming of some of this. I'll probably leave some of the bumper on here. Probably gonna have to trim it because it's not really meant for an Expedition. It's meant for a Raptor. So got to do a little customization to get it to fit. But I think once it's done, it's gonna look great. Like I said, we're gonna be adding some steel and getting rid of this plastic. Alright, let's put this bad boy together. Alright, here we go. We got the plastic front bumper off. Gonna start figuring out where we can mount this thing. Okay, so now with the front plastic bumper off, we can get a real good look on what is underneath. And going to have to remove some parts. This right here is the frame we're going to bolt into. We have the front tow hooks. You got 2 bolts per hook. And then we have this crash bar going across the front. That's got to come off. Got to get that out of the way. And then we'll have room to bolt into that bracket on the frame. Alright, so we've got that front end stripped down. We've got the tow hooks off, that crash bar off, and we have plenty of room now to go ahead and install the Raptor bumper. You can see right here, 3 bolts on that front crash bar. Good to go. Okay, one last thing I needed to remove was this rubber gasket that goes around the intercooler. It was just kind of sitting in the way. I'm assuming it keeps dust and dirt from getting in there. We get that removed with a couple of clips, and then we should have plenty of room for the bumper. Now we move into the installation of the bumper. We've got some bolt holes we're going to have to make. We're going to be screwing these drill holes into this bracket that goes around the frame. Going to be putting in 2 holes per side, and that will attach the bumper to the truck. With our 4 bolt holes all done, going to be continuing with our bolts to securely mount this bumper to the Ford Expedition. Okay, so with the Raptor bumper fully bolted onto the vehicle, going to be moving on to the finesse part of the installation. I've chosen to trim down the factory plastic bumper just to fill in the empty space above the Raptor bumper and give it that nice, clean looking, professional look. With the Sawzall, I was able to remove the bulk of the bumper that I don't want to keep, and we are able to fit the remainder of the bumper onto the truck, and with the razor blade I'm able to make my precise cuts and give it that, you know, Raptor professional look that I'm going for. Alright guys, finally did it. finally did it. I have upgraded front bumper on the Expedition. All my expectations have been met. I love it. I would do it again 1,000 times. Super simple, an amazing upgrade. So we've got a OEM Raptor bumper. You can see it right there, okay? OEM Raptor bumper, bolt on, installed. No cutting to the vehicle. As you can see, gives it some major upgrade on ground clearance, and it just gives it an overall amazing look. I mean, we got a Raptor bumper on this Expedition. It's awesome. So, like I said, it's just a bolt on. I didn't relocate or upgrade the intercooler. That's gonna have to get done down the road. That would be in the way for any of the other bumpers out there. Gonna have to relocate that because it basically sits right behind where that Raptor bumper is installed. So there's a kit out there, you can relocate that. So it's basically right in front of the radiator, and that's gonna give you space for a winch if you get the right one. So plans for that. But you know, this one, I came across this Raptor bumper and put it on one night. Super awesome. Couldn't be any happier. Just want to walk through the install, you know, a little bit more in detail. So this plastic cover right here, it's all just clipped on. Those come off. You pull that up, and you will notice there's 2 bolts on this side and 2 bolts on that side. So those are bolted right into the frame. Super solid. Yeah, I'll get some lights, fill those up, put some lights in there, and there's already actually brackets in those pockets for lights. There's 3 brackets, so super easy to put those there. You know, just so excited about this build. This thing is awesome. And then you can see right here where I cut the factory OEM bumper right there. Give it kind of an aggressive look. Did that on both sides. So it kind of comes in and matches right there with the Raptor bumper. So yeah, very cool. You know, if you're willing to go this route and get an aggressive, you know, off-road ready bumper, I mean, this is the simple way to go. Like I said, I did it in one night. Did some cutting of the bumper, the plastic, but no cutting of the frame. All right, one last thing to mention. I did have to trim this bumper a little bit, about 3 inches. It just was not gonna fit with our tires, so trimmed off, said 3 inches on each side just to fit our tire. And we're planning on getting bigger tires, so this is kind of a no-brainer. We're running 34-inch tires.